guys.
Hello and Merry Christmas. It's Vlogmas and we're in the middle of it. So I am going to go to a Christmas concert tonight. I'm super excited about it, and it's actually at my work. So it's actually going to be some of my students are going to be a part of the Christmas concert. I look forward to it every year, and I'm even wearing my brand new Nutcracker sweatshirt. So that is going to be so much fun. But I had some errands I needed to get run before we head to the concert tonight. So I'm currently at a TJ Maxx. I am looking for something that is going to be for another video, but I am on the hunt for something, and then I'm going to look around while I wait for it to be closer to time for me to get to the concert. Well, this first try was a bust. I'm looking for saffron. So I have seen it before at TJ Maxx, and if you don't know, saffron's kind of expensive. So I've seen it at TJ Maxx before, which means like it was severely discounted. But I'm pretty close to a larger chain grocery store, so I'm gonna go on ahead and check out the grocery store because they'll carry a lot of specialty items. I was just hoping that I could find, you know, the tightwad version of it first before I had to go in and actually go into like a grocery store that is there to make like a serious profit. So we shall try again. Oh, such great lighting in my car, but found it. $18 for this little thing. I really wish I could have found it at TJ Maxx because it would have been cheaper. Okay, getting ready to go in now for the concert. Since this is at the school I work with, I just have to flash my ID and I get in for free. So right now people are just coming in and getting ready. I'm not overdressed, for sure, but you know, what else are you gonna do when you have nothing better to do on a Friday night?
Joined us this evening. Welcome to our Hamilton University Music Department Christmas concert. We are so excited you all chose to celebrate this evening with us, and thank you for joining us. I have a couple brief announcements, and then would like to read a little bit of scripture and pray before we begin. We will be taking it.
Okay, so just left the concert. So the first part of it was the choir, second part of it was the local orchestra here. I filmed a little bits and pieces of it, but obviously like copyright and all that kind of fun stuff is a real thing, so not a ton is going to show up actually in this video. But they did they called it a Christmas tapestry, so it was a lot of traditional Christmas carols that we got to sing, and they had the audience was a part of that. Then there were several other songs that were like holiday themed that the choir was singing. But then don't get me wrong, like our choir's okay, like it's okay. It's not my favorite part though of the Christmas concert each year. My favorite part is always getting to listen to the orchestra, mainly because there are some really talented musicians and because it's a community orchestra and our students just happen to participate in it. We have a lot of very gifted community members, and they did a rendition of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, which is one of my favorites as far as Christmas carols go. I have several Christmas carols that I really truly enjoy. You know, the old standby like Away in the Manger, Do You Hear What I Hear, The Little Drummer Boy, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, Go Tell It on the Mountain, The 12 Days of Christmas. So like I enjoy a lot of Christmas carols. They're some of my favorite kinds of music, but when you get to hear it as the band in the orchestra and you hear all the instruments, I just truly enjoy it. It's my favorite part. They did end with the final chorus of Handel's Messiah, which was really exciting. I absolutely absolutely love Handel's Messiah. And there were several students, you could tell, who were in the audience who didn't know that you're supposed to stand. I'm like, you uncultured swine. No, that's a joke. But several of them didn't stand, and there was a set of like teenage girls who were in front of me. They're like, I don't understand why we all stood up. It's like one person stood and then everybody stood up. And so I just leaned down while they were talking, and I said, because you're supposed to stand. Like, the person who stood up and all the rest of us who stood up, like, we knew we were supposed to stand. And I said, good job giving into peer pressure. I said, you traditionally stand up. And they were like, that makes so much more sense. No one told us that. And I'm like, I figured that out when you're like, I don't know why anyone didn't stand up. But I mean, it was a good way to spend a Friday night by myself. I ended up having, like, there was a group of students that just decided they wanted to sit around me. I don't know why, but they did. So I got a chance to sit and chat with a couple of students who started this year, who had transferred into us. And, you know, it was a nice chat. Good way to spend a Friday night. I got to enjoy some good music and got to hear some of my favorite songs, and it was fun just to take you along on the ride. So I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure that you are following along so that way you can see other days that I am doing for Vlogmas, because by the time you're watching this, you should be several days into Vlogmas. Good job, you. So make sure that you like and subscribe. That way you'll get all the notifications. And throughout the year, I do a lot of other videos that have to do as I work my way through the Bible, through life, and then when I actually do get out and take some road trips, I'm starting to plan some of those out for 2024. So I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye.